Hey there. I'm bringing the first very, very lo-fi recording to this channel. It was bound to happen someday. I just want to talk about some stuff. I've been seeing a lot of depressing stuff on the channel, I think. And I'm happy right now, so I want to talk about it. I feel quite grateful. I think I wanted to break down the concept of fault, which is a very big mission for today, isn't it? Such a beautiful sunny day. I think I'm gonna do something easier. A few months ago, when I was trying to figure out what I really wanted my life to look like and how to get out of the hole, I thought, it's pretty simple, isn't it? I want to be a musician, and I saw it as me being a shepherd for other people, guiding them through their time, and they die and I die, stuff like that. I think there was no reason to single myself out as a shepherd, right? I think we're all going through this together. Definitely we are. And just because I control the pitch of my voice better than most, I'm a pretty cool guy, doesn't mean shit. Everyone's a shepherd for everyone. Everyone should be like that, and can't escape that either. It's pretty fun. I read this book, really made a big impression on me, this book. Took me a while to realize, obviously. How could it not? Empire of the Ants by Bernard Werber. I don't know how you would say it in English. He's French, I'm French. We just call it ants. You guys are weird. And pretty sure in the encyclopedia from that book, that's where I read about the noosphere. The idea that there's a layer of the atmosphere that is dedicated to the thoughts of every being ever, sort of. It's funny because John Frusciante, without saying the word noosphere, definitely thinks that's true. Wherever in the noosphere may be, he's talked about this idea of getting thoughts from another place quite a bit. I even wanted to incorporated the noosphere into something I was writing. Started writing a book a long time ago. It's not the point. The point is, mystical, crazy noosphere or not, everything anybody does affects everything and everyone. Terrible things, good things, everything is everything. And so we are truly, really all in this together. We just are. I'm not a shepherd. You're not a shepherd. Everybody is just some dude, Anyone can be a dude. And I think a year and 2 days ago I was listening to Billie Eilish's second full studio album in my bed, just tripping. It was so good. I loved it. I really loved it. And she talked about getting older. She was 19 or something. Might have been 18 when she recorded some of this or wrote it. It's so funny. They grow up so fast. Especially people like her, but we all do. And I'm getting older, Thinking about that because I've been moving, I've been partying, I've been surfing, all sorts of crazy stuff, and it wears me out. Literally, it breaks down my body. And one of Kira's friends was talking about this, how, well, she's not Kira's friend, she's Kira's friend, she's, her own entire person. Piper, 57, was talking about how getting older made her feel more at ease and calm in her interview. I read the interview like a month ago or something, and I was like, how is that possible? That is crazy. And that's something I aspire to, this level of wisdom to be able to actually mean that if she did. And now I get it already. It's only been a month or two, and I get it. It's so cool, because you don't have to do anything. It just happens to you. And you can't do anything either, If you try to fight it, it just gets quicker. It's so funny. That's really the way you get old, thinking about the ways you're getting old. Oh, my knee's pretty beat up, though. I think it's just a bruise, maybe. Who cares? But yeah, there's really nothing you can do, and it's just like you roll with it, and it's suddenly okay. I was just looking at everything today. I've been probably feeling the way for a few dozen hours now. Just how cool is this? Everything. And sometimes it just happens to me, like these moments of gratitude, and I'm thinking, who am I? Who am I to want this to last forever? This is way too good, man. This is way too cool. I love this place. I love this stupid rock. Stupid little alien monkeys on it. Thinking we're all that. We're not. Or whatever we want to be. Shit, I like getting older, I think. It's so obvious, it's not a complicated thing. When your options shrink, because your time does, as I said, you can either fight it and be miserable, or roll with it. It's like surfing, really. Just surfed for the first time a week ago, and if I had fought the waves, I might have died, I hadn't gotten that much sleep. I weigh 52 kilograms for like 1.76 meters. I'm 21. I'm really thin, I don't have any muscle, anything. Got some damage in the knees, whatever. Who cares? But yeah, I'm not a surfer, alright? It's my first time. A lot of first times lately. And yeah, I didn't fight the waves, I just rolled on them, with them. And I didn't get my feet up on the surfing board. I might have if I was thinking that moment how important I was, how much of a shepherd I was, and how different that made me. It didn't. Just like anybody, my music is equal to words of encouragement that someone's giving somebody else at the other end of the world. It does the same thing. And in another removed and fucked up way, it's the same way as this is, wrap your head around this one, kids, but it's the same thing about somebody hurting somebody, like raping them or something, trigger warning. Because it's just everything's everything, cause and effect and all that. Don't quote me on that, alright? It's just, if aliens came here and didn't have our morals and stuff, they would just see that, cause and effect, and they wouldn't lose too much sleep over what it all means, okay, now I'm getting lost, but what's my music, and what's somebody doing something fucked up to somebody else, butterfly effect, new sphere, everything's balanced, all that. Don't rape people in my name. It's not a good idea. I would Kurt Cobain myself, not in the end way, but in the pissed off about it way. So, that's really what I wanted to say for today. Just let go. I wasn't thinking I was so much of a shepherd on the surfboard. I just tried to enjoy myself at some point, even though I was not even getting my elbows up off this bitch. Rest in peace, Alex Technoblade. That's how my mind works. I think that's what I had written in my notes there. Gonna call Kira now. God, I love this place.